Hello everybody and welcome back to Thea, the Awakening. So, last episode, we're creating a barracks, which is being worked on in our home, and we're making some food. We got a whole load of places of interest to visit, a graveyard, some bandits that stole our stuff, and a dragon that kidnapped some kids. But most importantly, last episode, we visited the tree's brother, the crazy tree's brother, who was much more sane. And we agreed to try and lie to this crazy mad tree and attempt to talk him into giving us what we want, deceiving him that we have already killed his brother, when we haven't. So, that is what we're doing this episode. Excuse me. Got a little tickle in my throat. A little bit of gas, too. So, yes, that is what we're doing this episode. We are about to go and visit the Cosmic Tree Quest and visit the crazy old tree.
You finally find what must have been the grove from the map, although there is little left but some stones and dirt here. And yet, among the rubble, stands a single tree, still green and thriving despite it all. When you approach, the tree opens its eyes and stares at you.
Right, we're back with the bloody. We're back with the bodies, just as you asked. You've asked. Tongue twist, tongues tying up.
The Lishi looks over the remains. He takes the shards and nods, but then examines the wood for a while.
These are the remains of my brother, you say? They look, well, ordinary.
Really? We gave you 3 cosmic tree shards. Well, of course they are, and I didn't carry all this wood here to argue over how special it is. You know, just keep your end of the deal. So we got a 4-skull social. This is going to be fun. We have to beat Lishi, 4 Pinnuckets, and 10 wolves. Oh boy. So speech is the offense. It looks like will is defense. And then we've got attractiveness for first strike and counter offense. Support ally and counter tactics is intelligence. And then we've got folklore and is that magic? That is magic. Well, level 4 social. Let's see how we do. Our people are pretty crap at social. I'm not gonna lie. Let's reshuffle. See if we can't get some of these other people out. Still not very good. We got a poison. Alright, let's go. They have a lot of cards, so we're gonna need a lot of stuff out. So I guess first off, we get somebody out. Himislav, you don't have any shield? And you're pretty low in health, so we'll send you first. And there's a spear. And another spear. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. Those are some pretty strong dudes. That is. I don't think we're going to win this social. Unfortunately, I really don't. So, that's a lot of damage right off the bat. I don't know how to do this. Can we do this? Well, I can have you get closer. To soak in 2 of the attacks. Could send you to get closer to soak up the 3rd one. Actually, we are gonna send out, Debomir because he'll actually be able to attack. You're just soaking up 2 attacks and then you'll attack. So the wolves are weak. So we have to kill these guys, basically. If we can kill the guys, if we can kill all of those guys, then we should be okay. Send out Zwana. As the wolves aren't going to be able to do anything in this social encounter. They're going to do a lot if we have to fight them, though. Alright. Support ally. Right now you're doing 10 damage. If I support you, let's support you so that you can hopefully kill that thing right off the bat. Might as well send Mick out. And let's counter tactics something. I could always send him out. Or we can counter tactics again. I think everything else is just going to be wolves, right? Because there are like 10 wolves. 4 of those guys. Yeah, I think everything else is wolves. So let's just send Mick to get closer. Hopefully he can do some damage. Because everything else is just going to be crappy wolves that can't do anything. Yep, that's what I thought. So, first Bogna falls. Domir takes some damage, and now... Oh, come on! You're supposed to attack this thing! Does more poison. She kills that. No, they don't do anything. He'll kill that one, and then he'll... No, he doesn't do anything. And now these guys are all gonna fall because she didn't freaking attack him. All my guys are dead now. Yeah. Oh, looks like Marco's gonna survive on the skin of his teeth. But I have 3 cards, so yeah, we're dead. We didn't kill anywhere near the amount that we needed to get her in the main hand. We're not gonna do this. Send out Donna. Next turn. Yep, that's a spear. That's a spear that kills Donna. Send out Doris, who's gonna die right away. Yep, that's a spear. Then he's gonna send out another spear. And even if I shield her, she's still dead anyway, so just counter tactics. Just get rid of a wolf. We lose. We are not good at talking, turns out. We are much better at fighting, hopefully. Because he is going to be really pissed. Yep, just go ahead, kill me. And then they take down Marco. And I lose. Yeah, about
You
that.
are defeated, and you feel some awful poison seeping into your bodies. But just as the enraged Lishi was about to strike a final blow, he stops, freezes, looks at you with utter confusion.
Oh, brother, you sneaky thing.
Then he turns into black ash before your very eyes.
Oh,
A small pine conet, a forest demon in the shape of a pine cone, remains behind.
Well, his brother hoped this would not be necessary, but we could not let the mad tree stand in the way of reviving the mother tree, even if all our life force were needed for this. Good luck to you humans.
The pine conet coughs a few times in a rather theatrical manner, then it collapses on the ground and also turns to ash. From the roots of the tree falls out the body of an elf, covered in soil and barely breathing, but alive.
take the elf and try to wake him up. So it looks like Bogna, Donna, Mick, and Zana are all poisoned. That's great. So let's take the elf.
The elf opens his eyes and speaks, but in a whisper, yet his words are very clear. I have little time. The Lishi is vengeful. He poisoned me to ensure I perish if he is killed, but that is of no importance. The creature was sick, and perhaps it is best you freed Thea of him. Now, I know you seek answers to my quest. I assume you have discovered my notes, for if you found my student, she would be here with you. It seems this quest claimed us both.
Yes, I'm afraid we found your notes on an elven body.
The elf only nods. Such is fate. Perhaps it is punishment for our failure as guardians of the cosmic tree. I see the world is still corrupted, yet the sun has returned. This can mean only one thing. A seed of the tree yet lives.
A what of the what?
Right. How much do you know of what happened?
Well, I know that people killed the tree. So, give me the highlights, please. I know nearly nothing. The tree burnt down, and so, if I remember right, the tree was burnt down, which caused everything to go into darkness. Um, and we're on a quest to fix it. Give me the highlights.
Well, what you must know is that the cosmic tree was one of the pillars of the world.
Know that.
The tree held the balance of 3 spheres, what you call the divine,
Did
where
not
your
know
gods
that.
dwell, the earth, where mortals reign, and the underworlds, the domain of the dead. When the cosmic tree burned, so did the gates between our worlds. Gods fell from their thrones, losing power and influence. The dead spilled out amongst the living, unable to cross over and find peace, and Thea became a barren land, unsuited for mortal life.
And how did it happen?
An age of man came to Thea. Older peoples withdrew to allow man's growth. But it was not enough. Man became obsessed with power, and non-humans became his prey. But once all the cities were looted and its people enslaved, man sought out more, ever more. They came to seek the 7 pillars, I believe, thinking they would grant divine power. When they realized the 7 pillars give none, they destroyed them in spite.
So this is all just your guess. This does sound like humans are right. Where were the gods when it all happened? I heard a different story, one where the humans burned the cosmic tree on purpose rather than for spite.
Interesting. And why on Thea would they do this?
To rid the world of magic, thus bringing about an age of reason and knowledge where humans are no longer bound by superstition.
The elf frowns. Rid Thea of magic? Preposterous. Do you realize how many lives will perish? Do you not have non-human friends? Do you not use magic? Have you never asked a friendly demon for aid? All of it, all will be gone. A memory. Myth.
Yes, you're right, but are you sure it is all bad? I mean, I know it means the end of your people, but didn't you say you wanted to give freedom? Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Of course I am. Well, at least I am correct at my estimations of the death and destruction that will come of this plan. Now, where were we?
So all of your theories, is it all just your guess? You are telling me about racism and slavery. That doesn't. All right. Well, is this all just a guess of
An
yours?
educated guess, you may call it. I was witness to the madness of the age of man, but alas, I did not witness the cosmic trees burning.
Okay. Where were the gods, or what about other pillars? Yeah, why'd the gods let the cosmic tree burn?
Your gods, yes. They too were designated guardians, and it was their duty to protect the balance. So I admit I am amiss to what has happened. The laws by which we live prohibit the gods to act directly, so perhaps things transpired too quickly, and the Westerlanders do not worship your gods. Thus perhaps this lessened their power more? It is a question I cannot answer.
So what about the other pillars? Do we need to repair them?
An interesting question. For one, even I do not know where or what all of the pillars are.
Oh.
Each land has their own, you see. But the cosmic tree was the foundation of all. If it can be rebuilt, Thea will find a way to restore the rest. Of course, if you find yourselves able to discover other pillars or alternate routes to salvation, please do follow them.
So you keep saying those we call gods and blah blah blah. Okay, so what shall we do now?
Whatever you may choose to do, I will tell you what needs doing, as I am too weak to do it myself. What you decide is up to you.
Okay.
The fact that magic still lingers and the sun has returned means a seed of the cosmic tree has survived the burning.
Okay.
Its fledgling power restored the light to us, but it is too weak to thrive on its own. We must find it and plant it in a sacred grove, where in time it will grow to its full strength and restore Thea to its former glory.
So where is the seed? I have a feeling it's not just lying around to be found, right?
No, of course not. Else enemies of the light may find it and finish what they started. For you see, if this seed burns, their job will be complete. In many ways, Thea will be no more.
Yes, but where do we find it?
I do not know. I've been locked under a tree for a century, but I know how to find it. You must gather some cosmic tree shards, pieces of the tree that still linger in our world. Once you have those, bring them to me and I will tell you our next step.
So like the ones we just gave the tree. Are you coming with us?
In time, perhaps, but I am still too weak, and I fear waiting for my recovery may take too long. You have come this far. I trust that you will choose the right path. I will find a place of power and meditate there until you come back. I have marked you so you will feel your way back to me. Now for the cosmic tree shards. I know of one place where some can be found. Go seek the place out.
Alright, we're gonna go find some shards, I guess. Oh, look at that. It's right where we need to go. Right on the path. We have our divine quest over here I want to do. And there's some other things in the fog of war. Okay, well, that was a lot of talking. A lot of talking. There is some undead up there. Should we go kill them? I think we should go kill them.
You see a man in worn-out armor with insignia unknown to these lands. He is standing by a rock, clearly deep in thought, as he does not see you approach. When you look closer, you see he is looking at a sword half embedded in the rock.
Well, hello, fellow traveler. Are you okay?
The man jumps up, startled by your voice. He grabs the hilt of his sword, but does not draw it. He takes a few steps back and speaks. How dare you disturb a king's moment of peace? I'm sorry. Old habits. I am no king, not anymore. But you, my friends, look like, well, potentially, you could maybe be called knights, right?
Knights, king, what are you talking about? You're not from around here, are you?
My name is Arathor. I have traveled here from afar in the west,
Really?
led by an ancient quest from my forefathers. I was led to believe that this sword will help me rebuild my kingdom and save us from the darkness. Alas, I have lost all of my knights just getting here. And now that I am faced with the sword, those blasted demons, they have cursed me with weakness, and I am unable to fulfill my destiny.
Really? Arathor, huh? Thor. Yeah. So the sword's powerful enough to defeat the darkness. Oh, he looks like a talker. Let's just kill him and take the sword. No, let's talk to him.
The sword is my test, my burden, and my fate. It will not serve any other. My time is running out. I must return to my kingdom soon, or all shall be lost.
Yeah.
Now, the sword is for me to claim, but as king, I can appoint you my knights, and you could claim it in my stead. The magic binding the weapon in stone will permit it, I think. Will you become my knights?
Alright, maybe, but what are the knights you keep talking about?
Knights? Oh, well, a knight is a brave warrior, sworn to serve their king and god, to uphold the law. It is a man. I suppose in my kingdom we only appoint men, but desperate times. So, it is a person who is righteous and honorable. Now, I solemnly swear I will release you from my service once the deed I ask is done, and I hold the sword in my hand. Will you accept?
Yeah, what's my reward? I'll accept, but what's my reward?
Desperate times indeed. Your hearts are not as pure as one would desire. Your need for reward is pitiful, yet I must succeed at my quest, so I will grant you my own weapon in reward, if you accept the task.
So a good sword is worth some effort. Fine, we accept. Get off your high horse, king. This is no time for charity. A sword will be fine, so let us get on with it. Yep.
Yes, times are indeed harsh, so I must accept that true knights are no more.
Gee,
at least not here. Now, by the power of a rightfully anointed king of Camroth.
Camroth. Really? Wow, this is great. So we're gonna run a little bit longer this episode, but we are going to we're gonna completely decimate this physical challenge. Watch this. We were really bad at social, but we are just gonna decimate this one. Yeah, we're just gonna counter offense right away. Get rid of one. Here's a sword. And another one. And now, watch this. We will counter offense. Oh no, that's counter tactics. Crap! I hit the wrong button. Counter offense. So now these two are the only ones that we'll actually have to deal with for the first round. I did hit the wrong button, unfortunately. But, level 6, yeah, we don't want to counter tactics. We will confuse. No, let's start sending out our guys. We might as well send out our guys. We're still going to confuse him, but we can wait a little bit. So they'll only get one attack in. Alright, confuse. Send everyone out. And now we go ahead and we decimate. Decimation! You did kill the wrong one, but yeah, we're not getting... Oh, they're actually going to get more attacks than I wanted. That's sad. Because of that. Oh well. We'll still crush the physical challenge. See, we're like really physically strong people. We're not good at talking. He took out Marco, the butt. Stupid arm. There they go. We have to do another round, unfortunately. They took Marco down. That's not fun. That's not nice. Alright, well, they're not going to get to do anything else. Counter offense. Counterattack. Oh, they don't have just weak enough tactics. That's a bummer. It's okay. We'll just kill them. We'll just kill them. Zuana. Magna. Dabblemere. Doris. And confuse it so it doesn't get to attack. And we win. Smash. 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 And one final smash.
You work together and pull out the sword from the stone.
Huzzah!
It looks like an ordinary weapon, except that it seems undamaged from its unusual sheath. When you hold it in your hands, however, you feel a surge of strange power coursing through your veins,
Ooh.
and it feels really good.
Ugh, it feels really good. But we're gonna give it to Arthur because we said we would.
The king drops down on one knee as he accepts the sword from you. He speaks, and his voice becomes more forceful and clear than before. Well done, my knights. You have passed the test of loyalty and purity of soul, for this sword is known to lead its keepers astray. An ancient bloodline runs in my veins, one that has, in the past, both failed and succeeded in this very test. It has always been my fate to hold this blade and see what I am made of. And since I do not heed the urge to cleave you where you stand, I am hopeful that I too have passed. I release you from your oaths, Knights of Camroth. May the fates bring you strength and prosperity. I also give you this map. It will lead you to a bridge where you will be tasked with a test, and if you pass, a treasure will reveal itself to you. I meant to find it myself, but it seems fate had other plans. So go forth and seek it out.
Alright, I don't care what you're doing now. We're gonna leave. Thank you, bye. King's Quest. Wow, it's like Quest Central right here. This is amazing. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode. We're running a little bit over normal time, but that's fine. We can have a little bit longer episode every now and then. But yes, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!